Mikel Arteta was talking balls after Arsenal lost to Newcastle in the League Cup. His view was that this ball, the Carabao Cup ball made by Puma, was a little bit too floaty, moved more in the air than he and his players were used to with this, the Nike Premier League ball. We've come here to Bromley FC in League 2 to ask the professionals what they make of these two footballs. I'm here with Jude Arthurs, Bromley FC central midfielder. Jude, your experiences today of using the EFL Cup ball versus the Premier League ball, which one did you prefer? Which felt better?
Do you know what? I've a bit of a split opinion on it. For the free kicks, I actually preferred the EFL Cup ball. But when we was doing the crossbar challenge, I don't know why, I preferred the Prem ball. So I've got kind of a mixed sort of opinion on both of them, really.
Much of muchness. In League 2, you're playing with a version of that EFL Cup ball. How has that been compared to other balls you've played with in your career?
That ball that we're playing with this season, I actually do really like it. I played with the FA Cup ball a few weeks ago, and I felt like that was quite flat, and it was like, when you're kicking it, it's a bit like an air floater. Yes!
Lewis, goalkeeper extraordinaire, you had an absolute blinder today, although it should be pointed out these are 9-a-side goals, right, but barely let a shot in. How were the two balls for you?
They're both good balls, but the Premier League one moved a lot more than the EFL ball.
So is it, does it make it very, very difficult to do your job when there is that movement on how the ball moves, especially from sort of free kicks and long range and things like that?
Foot movement, you go one way, and if the ball swerves out the other way, it's so much harder to change your body.
Yes! Oh,
Scott, you've had plenty of experience playing with lots of different balls during your career. What did you make of the two you played with today?
They're really good balls. Like, I'm used to playing with the New Balance one now, and they get a little bit heavy, especially in the winter time with a little bit of rain and things like that. So they are a lot lighter than what I'm used to playing with. As a whole, as a ball, I think the Carabao, I preferred that one to strike because I think it was a tiny bit heavier. The Premier League one, I think, was a little bit more floaty as a ball, but it was nicer to strike on your feet, if you know what I mean. So it was quite nice on the feet when you're striking, it's not hurting as much and things like that. So little details. I really like both of the balls, but I think I prefer the Carabao one.